Hey everyone, it's Stranger Grayson here. Welcome back to another horror movie review. Uh, Today we're looking at a Christmas horror movie for the last Christmas horror movie for 2022. And that is a movie that is probably one of the more classic Christmas movies along with Silent Night, Deadly Night. And that is Black Christmas, which was released in 1973 or 74. I think it was 74. Yeah, it was the same year as Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, 1974. So this movie is highly regarded as the movie that started the slasher genre in horror. Personally, I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre did that, but this still definitely was one of the first slashers in all of horror. Besides not many. Not many. Anyway, Black Christmas. What is it about? Black Christmas follows a group of sorority sisters that are hanging out for the holidays, Christmas. And right at the beginning, it's stated that they have been harassed by a guy who calls them from the rotary phone. He calls them on a phone, makes weird noises, says stuff that they don't understand. He's screaming into the phone, all that stuff. So they've been harassed for months, weeks, something like that. But one night at the sorority house, we start off with the main lead, Jess. She's coming inside the house, and then you get a first-person point of view of the killer of this movie. And you can see him sneaking inside the house, going up on the roof, going into the attic, right? So things are going good. You know, everybody's got their presents. They're having a party. They're drinking. Then you get introduced to some side characters. Barbara, Phil, Claire, and Mrs. Mac, I believe. And of course, they're having a good time, you know, carrying on and stuff like that. But Claire is fixing to head out. She didn't drink much. She's fixing to head out. And right off the bat, you just, like, right off the bat, she's getting ready to leave, right? They had mentioned before that a girl had gone missing. Or not gone missing. I'm sorry. A girl was rhymes with graped. Rhymes with grape. I can't say that on YouTube because I do not want to get flagged. But anyway, that happens to a girl like a couple weeks back, or a week back before Christmas. Happened a few days ago. So they mentioned that while they're getting these harassment phone calls. So Claire's getting ready to pack up. She's going upstairs packing because she's fixing to leave. She starts hearing things in her closet. She ignores it at first, but then it becomes a problem because it starts annoying her. So she goes in the closet thinking it's a cat or somebody playing a prank on her. Then right off the bat, she just gets grabbed and killed, like suffocated with a bag. That catches you off guard when you're watching this movie. I mean, it happened like 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in. Like, it was just... that catches you off guard pretty quick. So, yeah, she gets stuff bagged, and then the next morning, her father, Mr. Harrison, is there. He's waiting on her because she was going to wait, because she wanted him to meet her at a church, and she never shows. So he asks somebody directions where she might have been. Then you get introduced to her boyfriend and all the other people, including Mr. Harrison. So, yeah, some panic ensues. Then they get the police involved after the police don't want to help. And, after the police don't want to help, they ask a lieutenant. Then, let's say after Claire goes missing, some other weird things start going on, and the body count continues. Black Christmas is one of the more classic Christmas horror movies that is out there, and it always intrigued me. I actually saw the remake before the original. I just saw the original today. I saw the remake a couple years back, and I don't remember much what happened, but I do know the killer was a lot more prominent in the remake than he was in the original. In the original, the killer is very suspicious, which I really enjoy. You don't get to see him much. All you can really see is his silhouette or his eye. And you do get to hear him, of course. But the killer is referred to in here as, the phone caller, the phone killer, or some other name. I forgot. But the killer is now known as Billy in the horror community from a lot of the community because of the remake. I'm pretty sure that's why he's called Billy. Or that's at least why most people call him Billy. I always thought the killer in this movie had a very cool, like, ominous, suspicious contempt with these people. You don't get a backstory with him very much. He's just there to kill. You don't really understand what's going on. The characters in this movie I thought were okay. I did enjoy Jess. I did enjoy John Saxon, who was in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Or he was in at least 3 of them. I think he was in at least two or 3 of them. Yeah, he's in this movie as the lieutenant. Most of the characters I thought were pretty all right. I mean, they could have done better, but it is 1974, and this is when the slasher genre just started. So I can't really blame them for that. But I did think the plot was really good. The kills, while not too gory, the kills were pretty cool. And some of them were kind of scary. Some of them were done off screen. Like there was one kill where, probably the most famous one, a girl gets killed with a unicorn statue. Like she gets stabbed over and over by Billy. Or the killer. I can't really say Billy because I'm not sure if his name was Billy in the movie. All I know is that the killer stabbed her with a unicorn ice thing. I thought that was a pretty cool kill. There are a few others in there that I don't want to spoil because I obviously want you guys to check this out for yourself. The ending was very ominous. I gotta say, it led you thinking that this person was the killer, but in reality, it does like this twist on you. I thought that was very unique. I don't want to spoil the ending, but I will say it's gonna lead you down a wrong path, and it's very creepy. Once you get towards the credits, like once the credits start rolling, it gets very creepy. Yeah. So the atmosphere in this movie, one of the best Christmas horror movies I've ever seen. I think this is better than the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's just the atmosphere, the characters were well written, Then there was this huge subplot going on between Jess and her boyfriend Peter with a baby. You'll understand once you watch the movie. It was very, very kind of awkward to sit through and was a huge traumatic thing back then. Nowadays, it's something I don't agree with, and just something that is more common now, which is sick and sad to know, but it's a thing. It's what Satan did to this world. But anyway, yeah, that's another subplot in this movie that you'll see when you watch the film. But overall, this was a very good Christmas slasher. I will not be covering the remake this year. I'll probably be covering the 2006 remake next year, and then the year after that, I'll cover the 2019 Black Christmas, which I heard is terrible. So yeah, thank God I'm waiting 2 years to do that one. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. All I got to say on Black Christmas. This is a Scream Factory edition, so of course it's going to have a very cool cover art. It does have reversible thing. It comes with 2 discs. It comes with the film, the feature film, and then it also comes with the bonus features. I may watch the bonus features later, but if I can take this disc out of here, I can show you guys the reversible art. There's a reversible art. As you can see, it's the original theatrical poster that was used in 1974. I thought it was pretty cool, but I'm keeping the Scream Factory one. I thought that was a little better. Anyway, that has been my review on Black Christmas. It was a very solid film. I highly recommend. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it about an 8.5. There were tense moments in this, I gotta be honest. Film could be better, but still better than Silent Night, Deadly Night. And in my opinion, I believe it's better. Yeah, so what is everyone's thoughts on Black Christmas? Let me know down in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on it. Merry Christmas. to all of you guys, thank you for sticking with me. And I will see you in the next review. God bless and have a good night. Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas.